Hello everyone and welcome back to another Universe Sandbox video, and today we're going to be doing another collaboration video with Spaceship, but this time we're going to be doing a Christmas themed solar system. So if you guys didn't see the last collaboration, I'm really glad you guys enjoyed that. There was so much positive feedback on it. I really thank you for that. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, we're hopefully going to keep doing more and more of these. So without further ado, I've got the background all prepared. Let's rock and roll and let's get curating. I've got some really cool objects that I'm going to bring to the table for this year's Christmas system, because I always make a Christmas system every year, but this year we're going to send it off for Spaceship and see what he thinks of it as well. And I'm very keen to see what he's got for us as well, because I think with the Christmas colours, the Christmas theme, we could get something really cool. I think we could make each other something really cool to check out here. So I'm actually going to, for the stars, I'm going to start with the stars. I'm actually going to take a note out of his book and use a bit of his last system to inspire this one. I'm going to go over binary system with a barycenter. So yeah, I thought that was quite a cool take actually to use. So I'm going to go with, I think I'm going to go with two quite large stars. We're going to go for something quite large scale here. So I'm thinking stars. Not the level of that, but I'm thinking maybe like Arcturus, you know, stuff like this. So orange giant, you know, quite substantially large ones. I want ones with more mass though, ideally. So I'm thinking maybe some blue stars. Okay everyone, so change of plans. I wasted about 10 minutes trying to set something up that just wouldn't cooperate with the planets. I think the mass of the stars was too much and it just interfered with the orbits too much. So either way, I'm going to stick with Rigel. We're going to stick with one star for now. I may add a smaller, maybe a red or orange dwarf further out, but for now, we're going to stick with the main big Rigel. Then what I'm going to do is, I'm pretty sure I do this all the time, but I'm going to neutralize its color to just a white. So what I want to do is, I want to lower its temperature down and put it around 7,000 degrees, because then it has a more of a white appearance. So there you go, just a nice white appearance in the nice background we've got here. Very intense green there, and then a bit of red going on. Actually, we could change the maybe give the background a bit more of a buff actually. So let's go up here. Yeah, just a bit more red mixed in there. I think that works. Cool. Yeah, that's a little better. Yeah, cool. Right, now planets. So I've got some great things to bring to the table this year, but what I'm going to do first is, like I do with all the Christmas competition objects every year, I always put them into the Christmas system I make. So we're going to throw all of your guys' planets in here first, and then I'll start adding more additions in. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to throw them all in. We need, oh, hang on, don't delete. So I'm going to place everyone in here and see how they all work. So this should be pretty cool. And then we'll slowly start to phase with their orbits once we get it all working. So let's go play. Orbits are switched on, aren't they? Yep. Okay. Actually, it's probably best I place them in the better order. So we've got bacon. We got this one here. No, we don't have pumpkins actually. So we put pumpkins in as well. We've got that one there. Then we have got Lapland. Got the Quetzal one there. Let's put that. That could be a distant one actually, because that one is quite a small, desolate little world there. Then we got the Snowflake one as well. We can throw that in. We got the Munich one. We've got the Great Ornament, so that's a big planet. So I'm going to put that quite far out as well. The largest ornament, again, that's a big one. And then lastly, Oof's Rocky World, we'll put that quite close inwards. We're going to have to give that a Christmas theme though, because that one, I mean, a lot of people were saying that as soon as I posted the image of the of the competition objects, people were saying that one doesn't look like a Christmas object at all. So we're going to try and make this one Christmassy. So we're going to place that in there as well. So kicking off, we'll go straight to it and get this started. So if we go all the way down here. Oh, it has an atmosphere now. What is going on here? Well, actually, the reason for that is probably because we brought it into the new version of the game. Because when I filmed the competition, I did it in the older update. But now we're in the current version of the game. Some of these objects may look a little different to their original forms. And it looks like this one has now got an atmosphere going. So what we can do is, I think they're green clouds, aren't they? So but they look more yellow to me than green. Very strange. See, why are they... It's probably because of the element colour, maybe? I'm not exactly sure. I mean, they are meant to be green. We could go with red clouds, so that fits the Christmassy theme. Yeah. God, that looks pretty intense as well, doesn't it? Right. So, we've got all those new elements to work with now. So this is the first system I'm making in this update. So, yeah, this could be interesting. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. As far, because there's all the new properties to take into account, so this could be extremely interesting. I'm thinking, how do we want to do this? Because atmosphere, we could have the two-tone on it. I don't know if it will make much of a difference on a world this hot anyway. But we'll see. I'm thinking for the surface, we'll give it a green surface and try and keep its atmosphere red, maybe. Try and fit in with that Christmas theme a bit. So let's actually just pause it. I want to look underneath all of that. Turn the liquid or the heat glow off. There we go. That's what I need. So that's what it actually looks like underneath. It's got its contrast and stuff extremely high as well. Maybe we'll make it as like a white reflective world with a bit of green mixed in there too. And actually there's an issue here as the background is lighting up. I want to modify that quickly because I want this off. That's better. So you can see that was actually changing the appearance. Turning the ambient brightness off. Cool. Right, that's better. Be a bit more green mixed in there as well. So a white world with green patches on it. Vegetation, definitely not. Atmosphere on, clouds on. Those are very, very interesting. Okay. Yeah, the clouds, I reckon the temperature affects the cloud colour because they don't look green at all. That's extremely interesting. Okay. So even the white clouds, they don't look completely white. And we're in orbit of a white star here. So I think the temperature actually affects the colour of the clouds. If I put it to, say, 0, or the atmosphere, does that make any difference? So they look a little more green, don't they, I guess? More of a lime green, though. That's very, very bizarre. See, the blue looks almost white there. Maybe it's because it's an older object as well. Maybe it hasn't, like, generated completely correctly. But we're going to go with, like, the green... or attempt to go green clouds. But look, you can see, look, even with black clouds, they still appear orange. So there's something, obviously, in the file or something in the game that's making them that colour. So that's interesting, actually. So we'll keep them as green. Lime green. Atmosphere on. So the atmosphere can stay... the atmosphere works as green, I'm guessing. Yeah, that looks okay then. Okay, interesting. If I put this as just straight 0... also, you can have it as a thick atmosphered world. So a very, very light green with a hot... so this is quite an interesting build out of this now, actually. I was not expecting it to appear like this. But yeah, the green and red colour theme together, that should be quite an interesting combo. I think I'm going to actually go to the red clouds now with the green atmosphere. That kind of gives it an interesting kind of look. Quite kind of a thicker atmosphere. Then it's got that cratered texture underneath showing up. So I just want to keep the opacity a little lower. Then if I change the ray light a bit, yeah, we'll keep that in the centre because then the green will be kind of ruined otherwise. So I'm going to keep that at 0. And atmosphere colour, yeah, definitely stick with the green, I think. There you go. Interesting. That's very, very interesting how that's turned out. Okay, right. Now we need to see what sort of temperature that sticks at as well. So you can see it changed its appearance on its temperature there. That's very strange. Okay. Yeah, it looks different already due to its temperature. So temperature now has an effect on the colour of the stuff. Very, very interesting. There's just more stuff I'm finding out with this update every time I'm just experimenting with it. And what I want to do is, I want the albedo a lot higher. I want it to reflect more. Give it a bit of its green back. There we go. See how that sorts itself out over a long period of time. Cool. Still looks good, actually, right? So we'll leave that there now. Well, I placed 2 of those in. Let's get rid of... there should be 10 or 11 objects in here with the star. Yeah, cool. Right, next up we've got Pumpkin's World here. So how does this look in the new update of the game? Oh, this thing looks crazy. Okay, right. So it looks like it may have lost its glow it had from behind. I don't know if there's anything we can do to bring it back. Because it may only last for brief periods of time. So what I'm going to do is I'll try spawning it in again and see if it actually did generate like that in the first place. So let's try it again. Because I'm thinking that some of these could definitely be broken here. So there's not much we can do about it, unfortunately. Let's place that in there. So I haven't run the simulation yet. Does it have all the stuff on the back yet? Or is it completely... yeah, see, look, you can see it's been... this object's been broken by the game updating, which is a real shame. Oh, well. It's still got the cool green oceans on it, though. So we can still leave it the way it is, actually. So that's fine. Okay. We'll leave that alone. We've also got Lapland over here. How's that one doing? See, I think this one, again, will have the same problems. Yeah. Yes, the glows have been changed, but the purple still looks really cool on it. So they're quite similar worlds in design, so I think we'll leave both of those close together, really, and have them as, like, sister planets. I'm going to lower those, move them in quite close together. Quite similar looking worlds. Then we've got Demonic Swell. So I'm hoping this one should hopefully keep its cool glow on the top there, because that was what really made this thing what it was. Does it come back if we do it? No, it looks like the update's broken that as well. Oh, that is a real shame. Right, let's just try it again, just in case. But I'm guessing that has busted this completely. Or has it? Or has it? It looks like they fade out, so it's an object can only be run paused. So I'm guessing we'll just have to build the simulation paused, or place that in at the end. So I think we'll do that then. We'll place that at the end, so then we can have it paused when we have it ready for chip at the end. Okay, what has happened to this one? Oh my gosh! Wow, that is a very bonkers design. But you can see it. Yeah, the game has changed a lot of this since the update has dropped. So we may have to fade some of that out a bit, just so we can see the surface underneath. You can see the colours. We'll try and keep the atmosphere on it though. Look at the percentage of that. That's why. See, you can tell this is modded because look at that ray light stat. You can't get that in the game. That's been modded. So you can see that's why it's got the insane stats, is because of that value there. Pretty crazy stuff. We can still keep its blue appearance. All right. Then we've got Bacon's World over here. So that's the furthest out of them all. So that's the nice red one. Okay. This looks good. We'll leave that alone. That's fine. Right, then further out, we've got the Snowflake Mountains. So that one's got the nice green atmosphere on it now, so you can see that's changed. This world here, again, this one's really small. I think I could definitely give this one... Oh, it's completely lost all of its features by the looks of it. That used to be green. What's happened to this? That's really... I tell you what, that's really annoying that the game update dropped right on top of a competition since it's mucked up everyone's objects. That's so annoying. Oh well, we just have to deal with it. So I don't know what's happened here. Oh, they go custom. That's why that had changed. There we go. That's back to the way it was. Okay, right. And then I'm thinking maybe for you, make it quite a distant Sedna kind of like object. Giving us... Oh no, not like that. Did it just go into the star? Oh, yeah, I blew it up in Rigel. It's gone into Rigel. Oh dear. Yeah, you can see the collision on it. Ah. Right, okay. So it was... that one, wasn't it? Oh, which one was it? No, I can't remember the name. I think it was the last one, right? No? Load! I can't see! Give me sight. Solaris, that's it. The Quetzal planet. Right. Base colour needs to be custom. There you go. Right, now. Long orbit for you. Come on. Right, here we go. Eccentricity. Give it a nice Sedna-like-esque orbit with that, and then increase this value up a bit. Give it a really eccentric kind of Sedna kind of grip. There you go. Give it a tilt as well. There you go. Something like that. So what I'm going to do in the meantime, guys, I'm going to just sort these objects out, get them all prepped up, and I'll be with you once we start adding more objects. Okay, everyone, so I've got all of the objects from the competition all sorted out where I want them now. And I've also added one extra little thing so far as well. And that is a binary of two of the coloured brown dwarfs. We've got the red and the green brown dwarfs here in the intense bright neon versions as well. Not the normal gases I normally use. But we've got both of them in a binary with a barycenter here on the outer reaches of the solar system here as well. So yeah, kind of stuck. And they don't show up with an orbit trail as well, so that should be interesting. Alright, next up, I'm thinking, I'm actually going to add the rogue. I think I'm going to add the rogue gasser in as well. I just love the original green one. It is just so good. So I'm going to place that in, roughly in these outskirt regions as well. Not anywhere near those guys, though. Or do I? I could place him around there. But I don't want him upsetting their mass, though. So that's... No, I'll keep him separate, actually. Or I could have him closer in, actually. No, I may have him, the brown dwarf quite close in here. So I'm actually going to place Gasser Green there. And that'll be our dominant gas giant in this system for sure. So I'm going to place it slap bang in the middle there. Because we love Gassa Green. Gassa Green is a classic, and it's one of the best ones for Christmas. That emerald green is just so great. So we're going to bring that back. So, yeah, see if Chip recognises I'm bringing it back for another system. But yeah, this object is just so cool. I absolutely love this thing. So there it is there. Looking great as always. It's got big mass, 14 Jupiters of mass. I'm going to actually increase that a bit more. A nice 26. Oh, it's got a little small. Ooh. Interesting. Still 7 massive Jupiters though, so that's fine. It's not doesn't need to be ultra large. Over here though, get a comparison of all of them. So Rigel's obviously the biggest by far. Oh, hang on. Let's go all the way back down here. So there's the gases. So if we go in not mass, radius. That's our line up there. So the Great Ornament, that thing is huge. I'm actually going to decrease this thing because I don't want it being that big. That is just overkill. So mass and radius are definitely getting decreased on you. There we go, that's more like it. So you got the 2 binary brown dwarfs at the outskirts, and you got the main bigger one there. Interesting stuff. And then you got both of these guys. 26. They got decent mass of Jupiter as well. 78. So this guy's less massive but larger. Interesting. Okay. I mean, they're still pretty big deals though, those guys. So I think maybe Gassa Green, maybe a little too big actually for what it should be. So I'm actually going to decrease you down a bit. Nice glowing brown dwarf nonetheless. So I think it should in theory be smaller than those guys. So maybe it should be there. That makes more sense. So roughly on the same size. Or we just have it big. It doesn't have to be. We're not going for realism here. So we'll have that at a nice 20 Jupiters there. That's our dominant gas giant in the more inner regions of the solar system now. And leave those 2 on the outskirts. So there's Gassa Green added in. Excellent. Now, other gas giants. I think we've got to bring Christmas Deluxe back. If you remember this one of the deluxe size gas giants with all the crazy bands. So where is it? There it is. Looking great as always. I'm actually going to place you closer than Gassa Green here. So we're going to put you on the outskirts of the inner. So 100 AU out from the star. Going to place you there. Christmas Deluxe. Classic. So there you go. Looking good. As always. Yeah, check you out. That's a great looking planet. Mass-wise, we're losing some of that mass for sure. It's not going to be as big. 0.388 Jupiters. Works for me. Looks absolutely glorious and beautiful as always. Looking awesome. There we go. So there is Christmas Deluxe. Looking great. Could tilt it on its side like Uranus maybe. No? Nah. Keep it upright. Cool. It's like one of the Xmas decoration planets, quite literally. It's always one of the ones I bring out of the box every year. So there you go. There is Christmas Deluxe. Looking great. Now, also, speaking of Christmas objects, if I just search Christmas, we should have some nice planets, some previous competitions to use as well. I always like to bring some of these back every year, so we'll take in the Christmas gas dwarf. So we're going to place you a little further up. One of the more outer gas giants, I think. So I'm going to place you further out than the snowflake object there. I'm going to place you there. We've also got Christmas Sea. Have that as another gas giant sitting in between those 2, I think. As long as Gassa Green doesn't upset its orbit, that's fine. I'm going to place you there. Christmas Brown Dwarf. It's not actually a Brown Dwarf though, so we'll just rename that. So get that name out of here. I think it's called Christmas Sea, wasn't it? So there you go. So nice, a nice simple gas giant. Again, mass-wise, not having that. That's too large. Make it smaller. Radius-wise, again, way too large. 5 masses of Jupiter for that, for 2.5 radius. Come on, game, that's outrageous. Half that, lock that, and then radius-wise we'll make it a little bigger. I mean, what's it we'll see compared to Jupiter? 0.4, yeah, fine, cool. So then Gassa Green there, looking good. Christmas Deluxe there. So there's a nice wave of gas giants there, all Christmas themed. I like the Christmas gas dwarf. This one has a really nice look to it. So it's just obviously a smaller looking guy. Looking great. Nice red and green mixed in with you as well. Excellent stuff there. We'll give you a slightly inclined orbit as well. So let's go with a... Oh, maybe a little too much there. Just decrease him in a bit. I'll place you there. Slightly incline it. So I said slightly. There we go. And then rotate it around a bit. Put you there. Just want to make sure that orbit's in the right. I want the higher one over there. A little more. And that's eccentricity. No, inclination. There you go. Cool. Cool. Okay. Looking good. Right, again, more Christmas worlds. Now, I have no idea how these guys are going to appear, because these guys are like 2 or 3 years old now, some of these. So, we'll try and bring some of them in. I mean, this Christmas Sea, these two here I quite like to use. So, I'm going to place those in the more hattable zone and see if they are usable in any way. So, let's place those in there. Let's see how they appear, because they could be complete wrecks of their former selves, unfortunately, now, as we can see. It's a world completely ruined. That's a shame. That is a big shame. No pasty, maybe? Yeah, this has lost all of its magic, hasn't it? Oh, man, that's a real shame. Okay, unfortunately, that may be scrapped from my object list completely if it's completely unusable. What about this one? Oh, this one may still be functional in some way. If it's still got some wacky mod into it. It looks like this one's still... Oh, yeah. Very reflective. I think this was Gigaman's GM. I'm pretty sure that was Gigaman's atmosphere. Opacity, oh yeah. I could just turn the atmosphere off and it's still pretty wild and reflective. Maybe we'll leave it like that. Or we'll just go 0.1 just to show it has a bit of an atmosphere. But can we go any less? 0.0? Can we go 0.01? Yeah, we can. Alright, cool. I'll leave you like that. The ray light, that's 85%. Oh, could give it a cool... Oh, look at that. The two-tone. The new two-tone. Oh, so we want red. I think red looks better there. Blue in the daylight. Or blue at the horizon and red in the day. Yeah, I think it looks better like that. 500 there. Clouds. Can't really see them anyway. I'm going to leave it the way it is. I mean, it may be different from its original form, but we'll still leave it the way it is. And then atmosphere colour, and then we can change this. Or do... Oh, I've just broken it. Oh, no! It had some modded atmosphere, and I've blown it up. Oh, man. No, we got to have that. We've got to spawn in that in again. We're definitely keeping that original atmosphere. So it has some modded colour on it, by the looks of it. Not comp, we need Christmas. It says, I think it was that one, wasn't it? Was it that one? GM Gigaman, that's it. Cool, put it back where it was. Right, so we cannot touch the atmosphere colour, but we can change everything else. So we need to see, there you go. So yeah, it definitely has some modded colour on it, and then that will turn that all the way up. Opacity will go 0.01. There you are. Great, and then I'll leave it the rest of it the way it is. Look at city lights to him though. Yeah, are they on? Yeah. Always. Oh, hoo-hoo. Look at that. Now that's been more. That colour's been intense. Can we do? Please don't break it. Yeah. Blue. Oh, that's seriously cool. Yeah, love the bright lights. Nice big patch of them as well, please. Thank you very much. I'll give us a big patch. Yeah, I like that. That's great. Vegetation. That will just ruin it. Leave that switched off. Yeah, that is a bright object there. Oh man. Right, and we'll leave the rest of it alone. We're not going to change too much to it. So that's the GM Christmas planet from good old Gigaman, and that is a what a world that is. Okay. Wow, this is getting very Xmas coloured now. Why is Rigel's temperature changed? That should be about 7,000. What's it on? 6,000? Go back to 7, Rigel. What are you doing? Let's change our luminosity. Leave the luminosity alone. I want you at 7,000. Simple as that. And I think that needs to go back to... Yeah, that's more like it. Maybe just decrease it a bit. Okay, alright, there you go. Right, and then... We'll go with... So we can always bring in some new ones. I think that is everything I want to use, really, because the rest of these are kind of busted. I mean, we can throw in Demunix one, sorry, now. So we can put that in... we'll put that more in the inner region. Quite close, actually. So we can keep its original glow to it. But I can't run the simulation now this is placed. So we'll have to just roll with that. Give that its... And it's got its cool looking... Yeah, check that out. And then we'll tilt it like that, see... So the chip can see it nicely. Yeah, check that. That's so cool. Tilt it on its side, maybe? Nah, we'll keep it more like that. That looks really cool. Love that. Such a great design that is. Great stuff there. And the rest of these wells. So these are all the other competition objects. They're all nicely... I've set them all up nicely, so they're fine. Give it a bit of an interface there. There you are. Alright, okay. So that's what we've got so far. Looking good. Liking it. Very, very nice. Okay, now, what else? Now, we can go into the... see if we can find anything else in the toy box here and see what else we got. Because we've got a lot of words. I think I want to see, just for testing purposes, I want to see if the Onyxus wells still work. They should do. I don't see why they wouldn't. So, we'll go the green. I'm going to place it. Maybe we'll have it around Gas of Green. Have it as a moon of the brown dwarf. So, I'm going to place you there. Where are we? Yeah, that works. That is the right one, isn't it? That's the green one. Yeah, the clouds still work. Oh, great. Glad to see these objects are still functional in the new update. Oh, there you go. Yeah, check him out. Obviously, I cannot change the cloud stats, especially the opacity one. I can change the coverage, though. Make it ultra green. And then surface underneath. Or could give it red. Red liquid. City lights make those red as well. Give it an interesting mix. Disable the clouds so we can actually see what we're doing. That's what it looks like now. It's got red patches of ocean. So we can simply just change the sea level option. There you go. Yeah. So red and white surface underneath. Base colour is map. Or not map, no, we need elevation, custom. There we go. Yeah, that's more like it. Give it a nice Christmassy white. Put a bit of green in there as well. Yeah, make it very funky. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Or maybe just keep it green. Maybe just keep it all green and swap the red with the green. So, for instance, if I make that green, oh yeah. So maybe, oh, look how quick that dims when you do that. Okay, so keep it as a more pale or darker green. Vegetation. I mean, that doesn't. Is that switched on at the moment? Always on. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, we're keeping that. Oh, that looks even better. Oh, yes. Yeah, that looks great. Right, and then city lights, yes. So, always on, thank you. And then rotate that. Give it a nice... The glowing effect of these worlds are just so cool. Right, and then nice load of city lights on it. I will dim the clouds down just so we can actually see all this stuff as well, because this is so cool. Right, and then... Is that a good enough patch? I want a nice big patch game. Come on, give me a nice big patch. I wish you could copy, like, patches of the city lights over from those crazy modded ones, because they'd be really cool. Just a nice big group. Come on. Could always give it an earth. How would earth ones look? Yeah, that looks a bit silly. Right. Then just give it a nice tune up there. Come on. Give us a good one. That's a nice big... Yeah, we'll leave that with a nice big patch at the bottom there. I think that works. Right, and then... The rest of it just needs to have the clouds reactivated. Where are we? Oh, hang on. Where's the cloud settings got layers? I think the clouds and atmosphere buttons have disappeared. What's going on? Okay, everyone. So I am back. I've got this object the way I want it. Took longer than expected, actually. So yeah, that is all sorted now. So moving on. I'm thinking I may add maybe one more or two more around the brown dwarf there, but other than that, I think I am roughly done. So I think I'm going to go with some rings and asteroid belts this time round for this, but we will see. I just want to add maybe, I think two more around this, and then we should be pretty much set. So I don't want to make it too crazy. Let's try this old hyper world. I remember this used to be quite good. That fits the green colour theme. Yeah, that's been really ruined now. Oh dear. That used to have a gas giant texture on it, that guy, but as we can see, it's been pretty ruined. Yeah, not much left of it, unfortunately. Okay, never mind. I only noticed as well, the bottom right of the screen, this object was created in an older version and may not open as expected. Yeah, definitely. With all the changes there's been, of course. Yeah, there's been loads of objects have been broken. So I've done a few experiments with some, and yeah, they have not worked as intended. That's for sure. Right, what else to use here? I remember this one here. I think that may have been a Christmas one at some point. This is a good one to use. This Voxium one. Let's place that in. I think this one's got quite high mass as well, so I need to be careful with this. Let's place it there. Yeah, 8 Jupiter's mass. But this one's a beautiful looking green, this mega banded gas giant. So let's go ahead and do that. I need to remove that blue at the bottom though. I don't like that there. Just make it a little smaller. Nothing too crazy. 0.9 Jupiters. Okay, 0.54. Yeah. Then all I simply do is just remove those, and there you go. That's a nice shade of green added in there. Looking good. Now what else could we use? So I think we got a decent list. I mean, I don't want to overpile it. I mean, I think we've got a great lineup there. So it just depends what else we may have at our disposal here. So lots of gas wells. Maybe we have a red gas giant, possibly. Like this one here, nice red one. Banded 28. I may place that in maybe a little after gas to green. Put that in there as a more of an ice giant looking world, I guess. There we go. I mean, effectively, we can give it the stuff it needs, like methane and ammonia now. You know, this, but it doesn't really matter because we're going for the visuals with this. But yeah, there it is. That again, mass-wise, too large. Let's make it smaller. Looking good. Nice red one there. I mean, maybe this one will give this a slight eccentric orbit as well. Something like that, I'm thinking. Yes, it crosses over the orbit with this snowflake mountains world here. So there we go. So that one got a little upset as well. But yeah, we'll leave it the way it is. That was the way it's intended. It's got those at the front, which is obviously what it was for. So here you go. Looking good. I'll make it for a slight... It's already slightly inclined. I'll give that a bit more. I'll give this a little eccentricity as well. More like this. There you go. You've got the gas dwarf and you've got the hidden Barry Centre out there at the back. And I think overall that may be our finished product there. And then I think to finish it off, go over nice asteroid belt. I'm thinking something up to Christmas Deluxe there. So that is sitting at, so GM here, Gigaman's World, that is sitting roughly at 63 AU. And then Christmas Deluxe is at 100. So we need something in between 70 and about 95 here, ring-wise. So I'm thinking a red set of rings. So we go with the good old asteroid belt rings. Where are we? Asteroid belt. Oh, we could never find those ones. Am I completely blind? There it is. Right, manual. We want red. Thank you. Right, and then AU. So we'll go with about AU. God, I'm losing the plot here. Right, 65 to AU. We're going to go to about 95. Add the ring to Rigel, and there it is. There's a red set of rings, looking great. And I think further out, we'll go with a green set of rings. So I'm thinking, there we go. Right, so something further out than Gas of Green, I think that would be appropriate. Something there. So then that's about 174. So we're going to go with about 180. And then make that pretty far out to maybe the banded 28 here. So quite a nice range. So that's going to go to about 310. Then add that to Rigel, please. Add the ring to Rigel. He got the green. And then I think the final belt, we had a white belt at the very far distances. So I'm thinking Christmas Castaway onwards. So this is at 502. So let's start with about 550 and then make this go to the inevitable sort of 1000 AU jump. So the belts get bigger and they change colour every time. And that is your result. Check that out. And then I think rings, planets, I think we're going to give our brown dwarf over here. That Voxium is way too far out. Let's make that closer. That's a little too much for my liking. Squeeze that in a bit more. Because remember, the closest orbit's all the way in there. So definitely squeeze him down a bit. There you go. That's more like it. Then rotate it round. A little too much there. Where are we? Incline it down. There you go. That's more like it. So lots of green orbs in this. But I think a nice little ring for this would be good. So can I add a Saturn ring to that nicely? Yeah, I can. There we go. Yeah, that's looking good. It's a nice little ring for you. Could add a green particle ring. So I can just undo that. I'm thinking manual. No, definitely not. A set of wild green rings. Maybe slightly more to the emerald kind of shade. Try that. Yeah, let's go with that. Why not? Looking great. And there we are. And I think Christmas Deluxe, I think with you a nice little set of rings as well. The colour though, what colour do we? I think we'll go with generic, more whiter shade of rings. So 2 to 4 radius. I'll lower that down a bit. And then we go manual. Add the ring. See, that's still a little too far up my liking. Let's half that down. It's a little too much. Increase a bit more. There you go. But then again, the ring looks a little too far, so I'm actually going to halve that down. Add the ring. Well, it looks a bit too small now, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. A little bit more. Something like that. Yeah, let's go something like that. Maybe like an outer ring, so we go at 0.3, not 0.3, no, 0.3, and then go to like a double ring, 0.35. Let's go up to 4, maybe 4.45, 4.5. Oh no, 0.45. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. Christmas deluxe. There you go, my friend. Cool. And I think that is our finished product. So let's get that in there. Looking good. Got the hidden barrier sensor over there. Very nice. Save. Replace. And there you go. Christmas 23. Now, what do you guys think of that? That cool? Hope you like it. That is a... I'm so pretty pleased with it. Look at the rings. They look so cool. Look at that. You can see the brown dwarf in there. You can just about spot it. That's pretty awesome. I do like that. Leave orbits on. There you go. Awesome. That looks great. Save it from that angle. Why not? But yeah, there we are. So now I will turn the system over to the mighty Chip, and we will see what he has to say about this system. And I'm going to see what his system has in store for us. I'm very excited for this. So I'll be with you guys then. Okay, everyone, so I've just received Chip's system, so without further ado, let's go ahead and check out what he has prepared for us. So, it should be in here. There it is. Spaceship Christmas System 2023. So, let's go ahead and have a look and see what he has prepared for us. I'm very, very keen to see what he's got here. Right. Okay, right. Okay, right, let's see what we got. I like that coal one there. We'll check that out in a minute. Right. So, all the way to the centre. So, we've got the star here. So it's 9 radius of Jupiter, 1 mass of Sun. Little less luminous than the Sun, though. Okay. So it looks slightly tuned down version of the Sun by the looks of things. If we go to Sun radius, yeah, a tad bit tuned down from what the Sun normally is. So this is HR 5379, and that is surrounded by a nice mix of all different coloured asteroids. So he's done his separate to mine. I did mine in all separate belts, but he's merged all of his colours together to make that very, very nice. Okay, right, so first up we have got Christmas tree here. Okay, let's have a look-see. Oh, looks like he's done a bit of planetscape in there. Okay, or with the laser and all those things. Very nice. Okay, so we've got very, very green. So this is the world of where many Christmas trees are grown. Check that out. Okay, I'm guessing he's built this completely from scratch. I mean, obviously it doesn't look like any of the textures I know in the game. So very, very nice. Got obviously some city lights rocking on there as well. Very, very cool. Okay, so we've got gift, and gift. 3 moons. So it looks like they're all in different colours as well. All the Christmassy colours. So we've got the first one there. Then we've got the second one. Oh, I do like the green. Is that a nice... That's an atmosphere on top of him, surely. No, it isn't. Interesting. Well, it's just a very, very green rock. Yeah, I almost thought it had an atmosphere on it. It looks almost a bit misty. Interesting, alright. And then next up we've got gift number 3 over here. The very red one. Okay, and there it is. Very nice indeed there. Okay. Right, so big jump out. So next up we've got Gingerbread Man over here. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Okay, oh. Bit of a little smiley face going on there. Very nice. Okay, and this has... Oh, Gingerbread Woman. Hey, oh, we've got 2 of them. Hey. Cool. Oh, that's good. Hey, I like it. Nice little smile on there. And also, don't forget the colour of the planet. That brownish gingerbread looking colour appearance as well. Very, very nice. Okay. Says the gingerbread man and woman. Okay, next up we have got Santa himself. Over here. Okay. Getting all the Santa-y kind of colours. I like how he's got like the black for the belt of Santa. Ah, that's pretty good actually. Also, you've got the white up here for his beard and the head. Red outfit, the black belt. Ah, that's pretty cool, actually. I quite like that. And then he's surrounded by the names of the reindeers. Very nice. Okay, excellent. Right, so first up we got Dasher. over here. So small little rock behind Santa right now. Big eclipse behind the gas giant there. Cool. And then he's got Dancer. So getting slightly larger moon there. So we've got Dancer, Prancer over here. Looking good. Then we've got the Vixen over here. Very nice. Comet. So there you go. Cupid. So they're all fairly similar in size and properties by the looks of things. Then we got Donna over here. Again there, so same looking appearance. But I'm guessing Rudolph, we already see it's a bit red over there, as we know, the red nose. So then we've got Blitzen. And then lastly, Rudolph himself, the main star. There he is with the ultra red. Excellent. So there we go. Okay. Looking great. Right, and then moving on, so we've got our pool ball over here. Pool ball 15. Covering a lot of... Oh, okay. So we've got 2 pool balls. 2.85 centimetres in radius. So there it is. Hey. 14 and 15. Excellent. So it almost looks like they've got clouds on them. Is that just the background, or is there some sort of property to them? No, that's strange. It almost looks like they got clouds. I don't know if you see what I mean. It may just be... Oh, I think it's just the light reflection of the background, actually. So there's pool ball 14 and 15 there. And then lastly, is that the last one? I think there's one more. The piece of coal, isn't it? So zooming out. Okay, there it is. Coal, you've been bad. So an all very blacked out, dark world, because coal does not absorb a lot of light, or does not reflect a lot of light, I should say. It absorbs most of it, so we can see very, very thick, completely blacked out world in the depths of this system. And look at the view of the main system. But looking back at the main system there, look at that. So we'll go underneath the atmosphere. Complete pitch black. So if we sit, oh, you can just see the starlight coming through. So look how dark this world is. That is not where you want to be. So if you've been bad, you get sent here. So watch out. So clouds off, atmosphere off, and then there's the main view of the system. So look at those rings. Oh, that is awesome. So check that out. Cool. Very, very dark looking world. Yeah, I do not want to end up there. Okay, excellent. So I believe that is everything, unless there's a secret maybe hidden far out. No, it looks like that is everything. Okay, cool. So there is our... let's get the lineup of them all. Excellent. So I really like the design of the Santa Gasnet. I think he's done a really good job with that. That does look really cool. It's actually larger than the star. Check that out. Radius. It's actually bigger. 1.15 suns. That is an enormous gas giant. That is huge. Santa is massive. Then we got Christmas tree down here. The 2 gingerbread. The man and the lady. And then we've got the coal world, and then obviously all of the reindeers. We have that green gift moon as well, the white, green, red gift moons, and then obviously all of the reindeers. Very nice. I like the Christmas theming with the names. I mean, I didn't name mine. I just put them in with the Christmas colour theme, but he actually named them. So yeah, good job. I like it. Excellent. So there we go. Oh, whoops-a-daisy, but get a cool view of everyone there. But yeah, with that all said and done, that is Spaceship Systems. So again, a massive thank you to Spaceship for joining up for this little Christmas special that we got planned here. Really, really hope you enjoyed, obviously, the system creation and checking out his system as well. But if you'd like to see him make his system and check out my system, I'll leave a link to his video in the description and then the little end credits as well. So you definitely go ahead and make sure to check him out, subscribe to him, check out his stuff. He does really, really cool things as well. But yeah, if that all said and done, guys, hope you all have an amazing, happy Christmas. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.